Hello, good morning students. Okay, I expect you revise our previous lectures all sums and important points also. Now, if you remember, we solve practice exercise third sum of main question number 5. Okay, question number 5, sub question number 3 was solved, and hope you successfully solve all homework sums also. Okay, let's begin our journey ahead. So see next what is coming here. So it is fourth sum of main question number 5. It is written minus 3 by 4 Okay, today's is our lecture number 3. Now we discuss fifth, fourth. Okay, practice exercise 1. It is practice exercise 2.1. Okay, now it is given minus 3 by 4. We have to simplify here. Whole cube. Multiply 3 raised to and 4 raised to minus 3 minus 2 here. You can open your textbook and let's see there. Minus 2 by 3 is here and whole cube is there. Okay. Now, first of all understand in between negative sign is there, so no combination of both terms, but we just simplify here and here also. Now you know if our first purpose or first work is to convert negative to positive exponent. So nothing to do, just copy it. Otherwise if you want you can simplify somewhat here also. Now I can write 4 raised to 2, 3 raised to 3. Why? Just switch over from numerator to denominator to numerator. Okay. Now, why? Because inverse. So, inverse of 3 is 1 by 3 means go in denominator. And inverse of 1 by 4 will be 4 means go in numerator. Okay. So, accordingly, exponent becomes positive. Now, you can see here 2 cube upon 3 cube. Now it is mixed type of sum, at that time no need to give reason. Okay, see here which law is applied, no need to give because so many are there. So now it will be 27 64, because so far we have not studied or not applied anywhere product law or quotient law. Okay, so I am not waiting for any same base there, but just finding value of both exponential numbers given. Now it is 16 27 8 27. It is very good, both denominators are equal, so no need to take LCM there. So minus 27 upon 64, so here I can write 27 and 16 minus 8. Okay, so it will be minus 27 upon 64 into 8 upon 27. So 27 cancel out, 8 8 is 64. So whatever left, minus 1 by 8. Okay, so that is our final answer. Explaining again, first of all, in between minus signs, or don't wait for anything to be combined. Okay, means two terms cannot be combined here. So I just first of all converted exponent negative to positive. Okay, so it is done. Here only apply to both ones, just like that. So now its value everywhere placed here. So all exponential form are converted into simple form. Okay, now just addition subtraction of fraction is there. So you just take LCM, but no need to take here LCM because already denominators are equal. Okay, we mostly take LCM for which purpose? For making denominators equal if they are not. Okay, so directly 8 comes here. After cancellation, left minus 1 by 8. Okay, so now you can write it down. Okay, next one, it is 2 by 3 raised to 4. This is fifth. 2 by 3 all raised to 4, 3 by 2 all raised to 5. Multiply 5 by 3 all raised to minus 2. And 3 by 5 raised to minus 3. Okay, so this is the next one. Now, first of all, let we make here also negative exponents to positive one. Okay, so doing nothing here, just writing as it is. Here I can write 3 by 5 raised to 2. Why? We explained so many times. Okay, and here 5 by 3 raised to 3. And if you forgot, I repeating again, for getting it negative to positive means exponent to be positive, base should be reciprocated. So reciprocal or inverse of base should be written here. Okay, so that's why I written. Okay, now you can write everywhere 2 raised to 4, 3 raised to 4, 3 raised to 5, 2 raised to 5. Okay, so means opening bracket. Now, if same number is there, you can cancel it out, okay, if anywhere. Otherwise, so many bases are there and repeating bases are there. So here you can apply product law. Okay, so you have two options, either find all of them's value, otherwise apply that product or quotient law. Okay, so now look for 2. So here is 2, here also 2. So at 2 places it is 2. So can I write 2 raised to 4 minus 5? Why? Division is there. Now look for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 4 times 3. So can I write 5 plus 2 minus 4 minus 3? How? 5 plus 2. It is in denominator, so minus 4 minus 3. Now it is turn of 5. Here is 5 and here also 5. So 3 minus 2. Okay. So applied quotient law as well as product law together. And you can apply turn by turn also. Just simplify numerator, then denominator, then take division of numerator and denominator. That way also you can solve it. So 2 raised to minus 1 here, 5 plus 2 7 minus 7, so 3 raised to 0 and 5 raised to 1 there. Okay, so here 2 raised to minus 1 is there, so I can write it here, so it will become 2 raised to 1 means 2 only. And now 1 into 5 means it will be 5 by 2. Okay, so first I converted both negative exponent into positive by writing here inverse of base. Then I just open all bracket. Then I combine same base by using product law as well as quotient law at a time. Okay, if in numerator then plus, otherwise minus, so numerator to denominator, so minus. Here 3, 5 plus 2, why in numerator? Then denominator become opposite, means negative. Likewise here 3 minus 2. Okay, so just count all of them. So we found that one. So it is 5 by 2 left. That is our answer. Okay, now note it down. Now it is turn of example number 6. Find the value of minus 2 by 3, example number 6. Minus 2 by 3 raised to minus 3, minus 2 by 3 raised to 6. We have to evaluate. Okay, so now it is product law applicable by bases are same and in between multiplication. If bases are them same and in between division, then we can apply quotient law. But in case of plus or minus in between is there, no rule is applied, cannot be combined both terms. Okay, so let's apply here quotient law. You know what is quotient law. Okay, I will write in bracket also as a reason. So minus 2 by 3 raised to minus 3 plus 6. So whatever given, just exponents added. Why? You just write x raised to m multiply x raised to n is equal to x raised to m plus n, means product law. Okay, so it will become minus 2 by 3 raised to 3. Minus 3 plus 6, 3. Okay. Now you can know it will be minus 2 raised to 3, 3 raised to 3. As I told you already, bracket is open. to apply to both ones, exponent apply to both ones, and negative fraction means numerator is negative, so 2 is here negative. So both cube we have to write here, so it becomes minus 8 and this become 27. So minus 8 upon 27 is our answer. Now example 7 is very simple. You can understand 7th first. 7th first, very simple. Even I am writing here. Okay, so just exponents are added. Why? In between multiplication is sign and bases are same, that's why. So two things to be satisfied, bases should be equal and in between multiplication side should be there, then only you can apply product law. Now 7 first. Sorry, example 7, first one. So they have given minus 4 by 5 thrice. Ten, 15, 9. Okay, now directly you can say minus 4 by 5, all three bases are same, so here 10 plus 15 minus 9, why 9? Because it is in division. Okay, so we just applying both one together, so within one step we will get answer. Understood? 10 plus 15 minus 9, why? Here is product, there is division. So it becomes minus 4 by 5 raised to 16, minus 4 by 5 raised to 16. Sorry, minus 10 is here, it is minus 10. Okay, I written question wrong. Okay, so now again 15 minus 19, so it will be minus 4. Okay, how? Minus 10 plus 15 minus 9, so first of all this will become minus 19. So minus 19 plus 15, so it become minus 4. They expect this one only. Why? What is written in instruction? Express the following into a single exponential form. Single exponential form means, you know, there are three. Here is one only. Okay, you can write if you want 5 by minus 5 by 4 raised to 4 also, but we not expect to simplify here. Okay, because they want only single exponential form, so that we got. Now 7's second one, 3 by 2 raised to 33 divide by 2 by 3 minus 35. This is the question. Here is 3 by 2, there is 2 by 3, you know, but you can make them equal. Okay, you can write here reciprocal of base. How? By making exponent opposite. Making exponent opposite. Okay, so I do nothing here. Writing 3 by 2 raised to 35. In our main purpose, as I usually telling you, we always convert negative to positive. Here no need to convert it positive. Why? Because bases are already same. So no, not every time. If you write here minus 5 by 4, then it will be problematic. Okay. So if bases are same, then it is not compulsory every time. Okay, now bases are not equal initially, so I converted here. Now you know, in between division. So 3 by 2 raised to 33 minus 35. Okay, 33 minus y division is there. So 3 by 2 raised to minus 2. Okay, now note down both ones. Okay, example number 8. Simplify the following. Okay, what is the question? 4 raised to minus 1 plus 8 raised to minus 1. Divide by 1 upon 3 raised to 2, 3 upon 2 raised to minus 1. So now nothing can be done. So just make power negative to positive. I have written 1 by 4 and 1 by 8. Why? Just understand. 4 go in denominator, so raised to 1. No need to write raised to 1. Okay. Again 1 by 8. Now you can say 1 upon something is there. Then if you shift it from denominator to numerator or numerator to denominator, exponent becomes positive. So here it is 3 by 2 raised to 1. But again, if you write or not write, it is not important. Sorry, it is square. Minus 2 here. So here it will be 2. Understand first of all. 1 by 4, 1 by 8. Why? If you want, you can give reason here. A raised to minus 1 equal to 1 by a. Okay, this is the one reason. Second reason for that one is 1 by x raised to minus a is equal to x raised to a. So both these rules be applied here. Whatever is x, whether integer or fraction, that is not important. But if it is here, it can go there and becomes exponent positive. Okay, now as I told you, if bigger one is multiple of smaller one, then bigger one itself is a LCM. So here multiply by 2, here nothing to do. Now let's first of all write here 9 by 4. Okay, I directly written, otherwise you can write here 3 square upon 2 square, then in next step you can write 9 by 4 also. Okay, now it is 2 by 8 plus 1 by 8. As I told you in previous lecture, you can make division sign into multiplication one by writing here inverse of that number. So if I write here 4 by 9, then it should be your multiplication sign. Okay, so in two cases this is reciprocated. Either you want to convert exponent sign negative to positive or positive to negative, or you want to convert this division sign into product sign. Okay, so it becomes 3 by 8. Why? Now denominators are equal, so 2 plus 1 3, and this is 4 by 9. Now you can cancel them out. 3 into 3, 4 upon 4 into 2. So nothing left here, and here upon 6. So 1 by 6 is our answer. Okay, this was 8's first one. Now look second one. 5 raised to minus 1 multiply 5 raised to minus 19 multiply minus 5 by 2 raised to 40. Now what happens here? In between product sign is there and bases are same. So you can write something there. And here square also, all raised to 2 also given there. So here minus 1 minus 19 square. It will be minus 5 raised to 40, 2 raised to 40. Okay, so bracket is open, means exponent apply to both ones. Here minus 1 plus minus 19, but I have written directly. Why? Because minus 1 plus minus 19, actually I have to write this way. But whenever you open bracket, it will be plus minus minus again. Okay, and as I told you in previous lectures, sign are same. Then you can add them and apply bigger one sign. So it will be minus 20. Okay, keep in mind this basic of mathematics. So it becomes 5 raised to minus 20 whole raised to 2. Now nothing to do here. Write it down as it is. Okay, again minus 1 plus minus 19 means I have written directly minus 19. Okay, so same sign is there, so addition. And result will be obviously negative. Now power's law. Power, so multiply. So 5 raised to minus 40. Multiply minus 5 raised to 40 upon 2 raised to 40. Now you see here is 5, here is minus 5. So bases are not equal. In between multiplication sign everything is okay, but bases are not equal because 5 and minus 5 are not same number. They are different. But whenever even number is here, you can write here plus 5. Because whether it is minus 5 raised to 40 or 5 raised to 40, both are same here. Why? Exponent is even. Okay. So now you can write 5 raised to minus 40 multiply 5 raised to 40 upon 2 raised to 40. Okay, so here now I removing that sum and writing there. Now look here, now bases are equal and in between multiplication sign. Why I have written instead of minus 5, 5? Because exponent is even. So whenever exponent is even, you can write base negative to positive. So it become minus 5 raised to minus 40 plus 40 and upon 2 raised to 40. So it becomes, sorry, 5 only because we remove that one. So now it is 5 raised to 0 means 1. 5 raised to 0 means 1. So 1 by 2 raised to 40. So if 1 is there, you can write anything in power. 1 raised to anything you can write. Okay. So here I can write 1 by 2 raised to 40. That is our final answer. Okay, explaining again. First of all, here is combined means product law is applied here. Why? Bases equal in between multiplication. So I add them minus 1 plus minus 19 means minus 1 minus 19. So it become minus 20. Then here product law applied. Okay, here nothing to do, just both exponents. Sorry, exponent is applied to both ones. Okay, now you get this one, but here one problem is there. Bases are not same, but we can make it same. Why? Because degree is even, so instead of minus 5 I can write 5. Okay, so you can remember here, if actually that is not law. Okay, but remember him SI. So just whenever product is even, you can change the sign of base. Whenever product is even, you can change the sign of base. Negative to positive, positive to negative, anyhow. Okay, so now it is 5, so product law applied there, nothing doing in denominator, just copying it out. So it becomes 5 raised to 0 upon 2 raised to 40. So 5 raised to 0 means once I have written 5 raised to 40. Why? Because raised to 40 was here. So that we can write whole raised to 40. So 1 is useful that way. You can write 1 equal to 1 raised to anything. Whatever number you want, you can write. Third one is very simple. Only orally you can do it. Minus 3 by 2 raised to 20 whole raised to 20. So product law, 20 multiply 20 raised to 40. Okay. So minus 3 by 2 raised to 40, that is our answer. Okay. So I don't think I have to solve here on the board. Okay. Now write down this. Okay, example number 9, there is a long statement, I am not writing here, just reading it. By what number minus 9 raised to minus 1 should be multiplied so that the product may be equal to minus 12 raised to minus 1. So one number is given. By what number it should be multiplied so that we get another numbers. Okay. So if we suppose that number, then we can write one expression and then we can solve it. So let we suppose that number be x. Okay, so now example number 9. So let the number be x. Whatever you want to find, suppose it, so that it becomes simple now, our solution. So they are telling with what number minus 9 raised to minus 1 should be multiplied so that it becomes minus 12 raised to minus 1. So it should be multiplied by x. Now we have to find x. First of all, we just convert this both negative sign into positive. So now I have to write minus 1 by 9 raised to 1. Inverse is written here, but no need to write 1 degree. Same way, inverse of minus 12 is minus 1 by 12. No need to write all raised to 1. Okay. So we just make degree positive, exponent positive. Okay, now just shift it there. So x equal to minus 1 by 12 into 9 will be there. So it will be minus 9 upon 1. Okay, but again in denominator and in exponent or in coefficient, no need to write 1. At coefficient, at exponent or in denominator. Suppose any student's roll number is 5. Then he or she can write 5 raised to 1. 5 by 1 also and 1 into 5 also anyhow. But it is not necessary to write raised to 1, to write upon 1 or into 1. Okay. So at coefficient, at exponent and at denominator, no need to write 1. So I have not written here. Okay, this was shifted there, so division to multiplication there. So x equal to minus minus plus 3 3s are 3 4s are, so it will be 3 by 4. That is our answer. Okay, minus minus sign becomes positive, and 9 by 12. Actually 9 by 12 means what? 3 by 4. Okay, they are cancelled out by 3. Okay, so remember these types of long statement, whenever you come across this type of statement, at the time suppose and then try to understand it. Okay, now if you remember in first lecture I told you in some important result that if bases are equal you can compare exponents, and if exponents are equal you can compare bases if in between equality sign is there. Okay, so now we are going to use that rules or that results. Okay, so I am talking about example number 10. Again inverse is written, inverse is written. Why? Because for getting exponent positive, so it becomes positive raised to 1 I have not written. Okay, then only shifting is there. Okay, now it is given if 3 by 4 raised to minus 6, if 3 by 4 raised to minus 6 multiply 4 by 3 raised to minus 3, sorry minus 8 equal to 3 by 4 raised to n. Then n equal to question mark. Okay, so we have to find n. First of all, look there. We have to first of all simplify left side. Then only question of comparison is arise. So here is 3 by 4, here is 3 by 4, here is 4 by 3. So first of all we have to make here same base, means writing here inverse by getting negative exponent into positive one. Okay, why? Because at two places is 3 by 4, it must be here 3 by 4. So that we can apply here product law and then we can simplify and find value of it. Okay, so I just doing here 3 by 4 by making minus 8 to be positive. Nothing to do here, just write it here also. Now again you can simplify it 3 by 4 raised to minus 6 plus 8. Why? Product law. So 3 by 4 raised to 2 is equal to 3 by 4 raised to n. Now bases are equal and equality is there, so you can compare exponents. Okay, so you can say n equal to 2. Why? Give reason. If x raised to m is equal to x raised to n, then m equal to n. So we apply here this result. Okay, so whenever necessary, you give reason also in a bracket. Okay, now look at assignment 2.2. Assignment number 2.2. Some MCQs are given there. Let's see them first of all. In first one, there is product law. Means you have to apply first of all product law, because minus 1 by 2 whole raised to square whole raised to again raised to minus 2 again whole raised to minus 1. Okay, so many degrees are there, so you can multiply them. So minus 1 by 2 minus 2, sorry, only 2, then raised to minus 2, then raised to minus 1. Okay, so now you just open this way. Anyhow, you can apply that way also. Mostly we open first of all small bracket, okay, then middle bracket and then square bracket. So I first of all opening this one, okay, means these two bracket exponents will be multiplied. So it will be minus 1 by 2 raised to minus 4. Why minus 4? I multiply both ones. Now you may be thinking, sir, if we multiply all of them together, then what's wrong? No problem. You can multiply all of 3 together also, because it is MCQ. Okay. Now it is minus 1 by 2 raised to 4 ones are 4 minus minus plus. First of all 2 2s are 4 plus minus minus, then 4 ones are 4 minus minus plus. So they want here value. So obviously minus 1 raised to 4 1 and 2 raised to 4 16. So that is our answer. Okay, you can directly multiply all of 3 numbers also. 2 2s are 4, 4 1s are 4, but minus minus plus, so directly you can come here. Okay, that was assignment 2.2. We are now in assignment 2.2. That was question 1, sub question number 1 means first MCQ. Now look at second one. 1 by 4 raised to minus 3 minus 1 by 2 raised to minus 3 again. and divide by means division 1 by 4 raised to minus 3. Okay, first of all here subtraction sign. So no need or we cannot apply here any law, so no combination of both these terms. So just make here degree positive by making inverse of base. Okay, convert exponent negative to positive by writing here inverse of base. Okay, so it becomes so simple. Now here also just make degree positive, so it becomes 4 raised to 3. Okay, now 4 cube 64, 2 cube 8, divide by 64. minus 8, 56. So 56 upon 64. Okay, you can write instead of division sign in upon. Now if it is cancelled by some number, then you can, okay, in which table they are. So they are multiple of 8. So 8 sevens are and 8 eights are. So 7 by 8 will be our final answer. Explaining again, first of all three exponents are converted into positive one by writing here inverse of base everywhere. So 1 by 4 is inverse 4, 1 by 2 is inverse 2, 1 by 4 is 4. Now values are written everywhere, subtraction done and cutting is there. Sorry, main question number 2. No, 3 it is. Question number first, third. By what number should 1 by minus 2 raised to minus 1 be multiplied so that the product may be equal to 4 by 7 raised to minus 1? We just same type of sum. Okay. We solve example number 9. Example number 9. We suppose there x. Same way here also we will suppose x and solve it. Okay. So now I first of all supposing that number and then write whole statement into expression. So we will have equation. Okay. So by what number? So let suppose that let the number be x. Okay. So by what number should the given number be multiplied? What is given number? 1 by minus 2 raised to minus 1. It is multiplied by x so that we can have 4 by 7 raised to minus 1. Now again, whenever you see exponent negative, mostly it is our first priority to convert it into positive 1. So now I can convert it, it will be minus 2. Minus 2 only, nothing else, because raised to 1, inverse of this one. No need to write raised to 1 into x, 7 by 4, by 7 by 4, inverse of this one, no need to write raised to 1. If you write, then in next step you have to remove it. Okay, so shift it there. So 7 upon 4 into minus 2. So multiplication to division. So that number is 7 upon minus 8. Large, it is our supposition, so you have to give statement. Whenever you suppose something, at that time your answer must be in statement. So you can write, so required number is, therefore required number is minus 7 by 8. Now you can assign that sign to numerator, okay, as I told you. Okay students, so now same types of questions are there, and this is quite new. Second consecutive sum we solve here this type of whenever we have to suppose something. Okay, now in particular this exam exercise or assignment, mostly we have to apply product law and quotient law together. Means base should be same, at that time you every time apply that law, but in between multiplication or division side sign should be there. Okay, so main question number 2, there are 2 sub questions, both are very simple, even orally you can do it. Okay, so question number 2 homework. We are in assignment 2.2. Okay, main question number 2, both ones in homework. Now same types of sum in question number 3 also. So again question number 3 whole question is homework. Again same type of questions are there in main question number 4 also. So there are 1, 4, 1, 3, 4 and 8. 1, 3, 4 and 8. All are same type of, that's why I am giving you all together in homework. You just add or subtract according to sign. Bases are everywhere equal. So just product and exponent, quotient laws are applied there. Okay, and I think you will solve it very easily. Within 1-2 step you will get answer. And according to instruction you have to go ahead. Okay, not to simplify there if they want only in single term. Okay, so you just understand the instruction first of all. Okay students, so I hope again today also you enjoyed this class and understood everything. Okay, and I hope you will do work, revise and do homework very interestingly and honestly. Okay students, so now we ending our today's lectures here only. Thank you.